Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? Let's see how we can make Will Mackenzie suffer some more during this live stream and what he'll do to resolve it. How is everybody's week going? Glad you liked the thumbnail, Eugene. Although I should point out he's pretty much had long hair since his inception. So, what happened yesterday? Yesterday, Mackenzie managed to get from the where was he? Transfer pass to back to the maintenance yard without getting chewed on. He's got vitamin C deficiency, which is going to lead to what probably is going to happen today, which will be a trek across the Forlorn Muskeg back to Mystery Lake to do some serious fishing. He did yesterday manage to make what a positive plethora of arrows plus a whole new set of tools, which is nice. In fact, a significant amount of time was spent doing that. So, let's see what happens to him today.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, yeah, because we were looking at... Actually, oh, did you just see that? I just saw that. The wolves are back. Here, Wolfie. Come and have a hug. I would really prefer you just left me alone, but that's not going to happen, is it? I can't even step outside to try and find out how cold it is, except to say at this time of day it is going to be freezing. There is the possibility that we could get... Oh, maybe here he comes. Oh yes, I also made a bunch of arrows. I do have the right arrow, don't I? I really do not wish to shoot him with a fire-hardened arrow. Oh, for heaven's sake. Entirely too much. Remind me to go pick up my... hang on. Now I really do want... I want to know where the other wolves are, because if he's respawned, the others can't be far away. Time of day is it? I could... Oh, excuse me a second. Yeah, I know. I haven't forgotten my arrows. I just don't necessarily... Oh yeah, it's moderately cold. don't want to do this without a fire because of the inevitability. And I don't have... I really can't afford to have the time to do this because I need to get going. But um,
Come on.
yeah, that is an entirely valid point. And coincidentally, oops, nearly walked right over the fire. Now would be a good time to get going. Oh, hang on. Let's at least eat. That was literally what I was going to do next.
Too heavy.
Practiced minds, if nothing else. Hmm. Do I want to take the quality tools with me? That's a question for you. What have I got that's so heavy? The water I'll be using, I might need that. I've got that for the ice. I don't need that. Yes, yes I am. Do I have any? I don't have much in the way of cloth in the other place, do I? But I can get some from Carter Hydroelectric Dam at a pinch. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Dither, dither, dither. Do I have any bunny hides at the other place? I think I do, actually. But taking a couple wouldn't hurt. Where's my bunny hides? There we go. Because I think I've got wolf, I've got deer, I've got 2 bear there. Right. Here, as they say, we go. Do you know what? I might have some fish still there, which would be good. This is a good day to be doing this, to be honest. Look at that. My temperature is fine. I'm half expecting to find Methuselah with his eternal campfire at the top there. Even if he is a figment of my imagination, you could actually go to sleep by his mythical, not really there campfire. Oh, I heard from Anna, by the way. She commented on yesterday's video. She seems to be okay. She's working, and the working process is forcing her to sleep in. So, which is why she hasn't been able to make the morning live streams. I don't have time to find the wolf. Well, the wolf was on the left, that was the problem. It's a good job I made so many arrowheads yesterday. Yeah, we have a long-ish way to go today, so I don't really have time to stop and harvest everything, unfortunately. But yeah, so Anna seems to be okay, everybody. I will repeat that information as new people show up. But yeah. If anybody really wants to, you can find her comment on yesterday's video. And to be honest, missing my live streams because you're working is actually a good thing. I also heard from Prakash yesterday. He popped up in the Warframe live stream. He is still around, fortunately. I know Prakash belongs to the Warframe evening live stream, but he has showed up here. I really want to get some fish oil so I can actually make decent torches.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, there's the bear at this end. Hopefully we can steer clear. I'm not here. You can't see me. I am not carrying anything smelly. And I know there are innumerable cattails here, but I'm heading for fish. And I do have 10 on me still, so... Drat. I didn't have that properly lined up. First time I came across forlorn muskeg was, I think it was in Voyager. Voyager? No, was it Voyager or Stalker? Can't remember. With torches the entire way. The good news is I'm not freezing yet. Yes, it would be, because you use the right mouse click quite extensively. So up ahead, of course, we have potentially the other bear, although I did kill him. Oh yeah, the temperature is fantastic. I mean, it almost seems to be setting you up for something horrific. It's going too well. There's the other bear. Nice of him to show himself in an obvious manner. Hello, Yogi. Shh. Question is, can I sneak past? Simple answer. Would appear to be I don't know. You can't tell this, but my heart rate just screamed up. Yeah, I think if I hadn't, he could have seen me, but I think by simply running for it, and being out of sight helped me. If I'd stopped for half a second, I did consider stopping. Maybe to light another fire or something, but I think I made the better decision. Hope. Oh yeah, no, he would have yeah, if I'd stopped there would have been a confrontation unless I'd been prepared to wait. Which obviously I was not inclined to do, especially seeing as actually the day is getting on. And while the weather is pretending to be in my favor, I can't believe the weather. This is the warmest day we've had in the game, incidentally, in a significant amount of time.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
This guy is getting kind of complainy. Yeah, I'm going to focus. I've actually got a bunch of sticks, but not a huge amount. But I mean, I think I've got fish left. I'm pretty certain I've got fish left. Okay, what are the odds that the moose is opposite the camp office? When I was doing the 101 Ways to Die in the Long Dark episode 1, the only one I've done so far, which by the way has 83 views so far, which is not bad for me. This was where I was, except in misery, and the moose was right there, and so that I could set up for the actual recording, I dodged into the camp office, and he despawned. Yeah, it despawned. To my considerable annoyance, because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get trampled by a moose, but I did actually have to do some minor setup. And the easiest way for me to do that was basically pause the game, or exit the game, actually. Get everything set up. I mean, it's not, and then, yeah, he despawned. So I elected to try and hug a wolf instead. And as one As one commentator said, I couldn't even get the wolf to kill me on the first try. Which I can assure you was not in any way, shape, or form my fault. That was the fault of the game.
I need to drop something.
Home sweet home. I gotta put that lot away. I have water. I have firewood. I don't really need to start a... Do I need to start a fire? I've got water. I don't have anything to cook. I'm just waiting for the morning so I can dash out. I can't think of any plausible reason to start a fire, except to use up some of the fir firewood, which I definitely want for tomorrow. So... Oh, I was going to wait until tomorrow because I just cured my vitamin C for now. I was going to do it as a fresh day tomorrow, but damn it, yeah, you're right. I could have done that. Actually, I need to. In my defense, there is stuff I should do here straight away. Like put all this lot away. Oh, there's my cloth. Yeah, I should have. Oh well. Cured black bear hide. Cured wolf pelt. Oh no, I did have plenty of rabbits. Did have plenty of rabbit. I didn't need to bring that stuff with me. There's my other black bear hide. There's my fishing tip-ups. Ah, look at this. I have... Oh, and I've got 4 arrowheads here too. Ha! I'm better set up than I thought I was. That's okay. Let's see. Why did I just drop that here? I can make proper torches. Yay. There's my other rope. Oh, there's my stay on target book. So what I can do... Oh, I've already done that. So that little bit of fish, of which I thought I had more, I I need to make... I'm going to make another fishing tip-up. It's a thought. Oh, if I don't line everything up, I am going to be irritated for days. And if I'm not, Eugene will be on my behalf. Pretty sure about that. Ah. Ideally, I would like another. I keep thinking that the workstation is the workbench is downstairs. It's not. It's right here. Ah, what do I need for? Oh, I need scrap metal. Oh, of course I do, and I don't have scrap metal here, do I? I do have scrap metal here. We made it. We made it. We made it. We have. I'm just going to dash out to get some food.
Something's got to go.
So, yes, I have a proper meat slick developing. Ah, home sweet home. Oh, this is irritating. At least if I'm outside, it doesn't give everybody boring blankness to look at. Hey, Donnie. How are you doing? Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. And hello, Earl. Please be nice to your mum. Isn't Peak that rock climbing game?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
We made it back to the... We made it back to Mystery Lake? ate a fish to temporarily cure my vitamin C, and hopefully gonna head off to do a proper vitamin C job in the morning. I've got goodies here I'd forgotten we had. I'm going to assume, Dani, that you weren't here for this particular little tidbit, but I heard from Anna late yesterday, apparently. I saw the message this morning. Anna's fine. She's working, and that's why we haven't seen her for a while. She is not awake in time to come on the live streams. Yeah. And Bricage also made an appearance during yesterday's live stream, so he's all right. So I think that's all the catching up of a non-gaming related nature that there is to do. Well, it only took me, what, 40 minutes to get here? 35 minutes? Ran across... Yeah, let me start that again. We, crossing the Forlorn Muskeg, we did run across the bookend bears, both of them. So, at least I know if I want more bear meat, in addition to the pile we've already got, that's an option. And that assumes that the lake bear ice, the ice bear lake, hasn't respawned. Of course we can go after ptarmigan. Did I do a run to...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't really need cloth at this precise moment, but if I do need it, or more scrap metal, I can always dash to the dam. We even have some firewood. I might as well just get on with the sleeping part. I know it's early. We are going to get this fixed today. Hopefully. So I didn't bring the hammer. I brought one of my older crowbars because I've got 2 more back there. We have our new tools. I can always make... I thought I brought more reclaimed wood with me than that. Never mind. Slightly nerve-wrackingly running low on matches again. It's all right. All my clothes should be okay. And we've still got our 28 degree centigrade warmth bonus, which is nice to have. So what am I going to do with the bearskins? Am I just... I mean, I could make a coat from them. Is it worth doing? Because, I mean, the knife is going to get severely used up in the process. And while I don't have much of a whetstone here, I do have back in Coastal Highway, which I inevitably will have to go head towards at some point. I mean, we're going to go through the ravine, probably shoot some deer. And then head to the Coastal Highway, like I say. Yeah, it probably would be a better bet than doing it here because of the access to whetstones. 119 days. You know, every so often, can you imagine just how unpleasant this situation would be? In reality, you know, look what we do to the poor guy. In the name of survival, we make him traipse across frozen wasteland, slowly freezing to death or quickly freezing to death. Well, that's a distinct possibility. Yeah, yes, I mean, I'm still intending going to Coastal, so that would definitely be a possibility. Yeah, he has to face bears, he has to face blizzards. Yeah, that would definitely be a thing to do. You know, I don't know about you. I would probably be... Yeah, this would be enough to make most people just give up. I mean, because your chances of actually surviving are so slim. In reality, any serious injury, you'd be dead. If you don't have antibiotics, any scratch that's bad enough could kill you. Don't even get me thinking about diseases. Let's at least get myself set up. And the thing is, in a way, what Mackenzie's doing isn't so very different from what mountain men used to do, by choice. Oh good, I've got more arrow shafts. Do I have... all the feathers I've got, aren't they? Have I only got 13 feathers? I've never used so many feathers in a game. I don't even want to think about the not washing for 120 days. That's actually resolvable. You know, if you could sort of... You could maintain a certain standard of cleanliness I mean, they managed to during the medieval period. It may not have been quite as clean as we might have liked, but despite modern depictions, from what I understand, during the medieval period, people were quite concerned about cleanliness. And there were actually bathhouses, from what I understand. The church wasn't massively fond of those. Can't imagine why. Of course, the average serf probably couldn't afford to do that, but no, apparently they did actually, within the limitations of their environment, they did actually try and take care of themselves. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, if they really wanted to make things interesting, they could have had it that after butchering a bear, you had to wash up because think about this. Even if you say, okay, you walk away from the bear and you've got no stinky from the. What do you mean, no stinky? Yeah, your hands are going to be covered in blood. Your clothes will have it on there because that's almost impossible to stop. Yeah, and if you make a mistake at some point during the butchering process, that gets really unpleasant. I mean, if you nick the stomach or the guts, yeah, that's really, really unpleasant.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, bad news is we have a no you can't light a fire day. Good news is I don't see our friendly friendly neighborhood wolf down there. What I should probably do is don't worry, I haven't gone mad. I just realized I'm stinky. Somewhat ill-advised. I just wasted. Well, the problem is actually that might be. Oh yeah, I've got food. I mean, food is not a problem. Work on the coat? Yeah, why not? At least get it started. I've been a bit blasé with my matches, unfortunately. Ah.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, I've got more than enough food. Food is really not a problem. Unfortunately, I have a trade. I have a trade in place for flour. Now, I don't mind canceling the trade, but I have no idea how that affects your trading progress, so to speak. Oh, complete the trade. Yes. I mean, sorry, I didn't see the first part of the line. My apologies. I took a well, I can't complete the trade. Um, I'd have to be back at Coastal Highway. But I mean, yeah, back at Coastal Highway, yes, obviously. And the flour is useful to have, and it's straightforward to get. I'm just doing this so that I got everything in one spot. Please be good to me tomorrow. What am I going to do in the complete darkness? Let's see. Not much I can do. I could make some torches. I could definitely make a couple of decent torches. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, my sticks. No, hang on. Yes. It is awfully nice to have a 100% torch. Ah, heck. I know it's too early. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was just thinking, I wasn't thinking that per se, but the moment you said it was like, how do I pick the poor one? Yeah, drop them, put the poor one inside, put the good ones outside. Yep, I can see the mechanics of how I would achieve that. Right. I am going to take a quick potty break. So if anybody needs to get up and stretch, now is a good time to do it. I will be back in about 3 minutes. I am, as you might have observed, back. I think I've got water stashed away too, haven't I? Yeah, if you can't tell, that's what time of day it is. I wish there was a way to put that front and center, but I don't think I can. Oh well. Let's see if the local deities need propitiating, or whether... Yes. Yes. This is good. Maybe. Oh, yes, I can. Right, let's grab my wood.
Too heavy.
Shut up, Mackenzie. Okay. That should keep me going for a while. Do I have... Nope. Don't. I'm not stinky. Oh. Ouch. Yes, falling off a log is definitely going to be one of those things I'm going to do. Oh, look at this! The weather's almost smiling at me. Almost. How about that? Now, there's our friendly local wolf. Wolves.
Something's gotta go.
I am not here. I am not here. I am not here. I'm gonna have to shoot you sooner or later. That's more or less in the position where I induced one of them to hug me. Oh, how about that? I didn't realise I could do that.
Come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm. I did that in the wrong order. Oh, my water! I didn't take that long. Stupid game. If you don't mind, I'm just going to wait until I... Yeah, I think if I take all my clothes off, I'm going to freeze at the moment. This isn't really hot enough because I haven't put the other bits of fur in there. Sooner or later, I'm going to end up shooting those. I can see it coming up a mile away. Where's he going? That actually serves a useful purpose. They're now both in front of me. These wolves are eating. I swear these wolves are actually eating my arrows. That's really why they're in the game, you know. Make you expend your arrows.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Sorry, Mr. Wolf. Now, here's the thing. I've got enough wood for the fishing session. What I might do is that'll be there for a while, and so will the other one, so I'm not necessarily going to immediately chase after that to harvest it. I'm going to put the emphasis on the fishing, because if I make a fire over there, then yeah, I might materially affect my ability to stay here. And the other wolf seems to have, yeah, basically done a runner. Although, I could quarter it and stick it in the travois, to be honest with you.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And the other problem is it a problem? Well, while it's here, I can use it to attract feathers, if nothing else. How long does it take me to quarter that? The reason, by the way, that I'm sort of slightly nervous. 1 hour, okay. Yeah, that's a bit long to be leaving this alone because that fish will burn. And this is a fishing trip, not a wolf hunting trip. Don't worry, I don't intend to let him go to waste if I can avoid it. But I don't want to... lose out on these juicy, delicious fishies that I am in the process of making. What I want is a whole lot of fish. It's a shame I'm stuck in the fishing hut on a nice day like this. What are the chances that the bear has respawned? I've been away for a significant amount of time. He might well have respawned. Look at the weather, though. I mean, we have rarely been so lucky. Hey, Mugwap, how are you doing? In case you hadn't noticed, we are fishing so that I can... we are at 120 days, I think. I made it back from... I can't remember where you were, where I was when you last saw me. Yeah, I'm 121 days in. Made it back from the transfer pass to the... Broken Railroad, made a spare set of tools, started getting scurvy, came here, we are now fishing with tip-ups. We have shot 2 wolves, one of which is over there, but I don't really have the firewood and the weather doesn't support it to harvest it, so I will probably go after that at some point, but right now I'm
not sure I can carry much more.
I want to get my fish supply going. And we've had some remarkable weather today. And I mean remarkable in that, you know, going across the map. And this was... Well, but, you know, this is the... Yeah, we went across the Forlorn Muskeg, and it was warm. Made it across to Mystery Lake. It was warm. It's been warm here now. I mean, you know, look at this. This is the best weather I've seen in the game in quite some considerable time. Who's much better suited? Are you saying I'm much better suited to this than I am to Stalker? I don't know whether that's necessarily true. This is more interesting, it has to be said. Perhaps because it satisfies my innate paranoia. Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
I need to drop something.
A nice big fish. Well, that's true. Yes. Yeah. After Stalker. Yeah. I made the conscious decision not to carry the firearms around because, as satisfying as they can be, they weigh too much, and you can manage quite well without them. Blast. Stupid thing. Channeling my inner Jeremy Clarkson there. What do you mean, scurvy risk, you blasted thing? I am going to get quite infuriated. It's not embarrassing. It's more embarrassing on Voyager. And I have no idea what it's like on Pilgrim. I don't think I've ever played Pilgrim. I've certainly never streamed Pilgrim. I don't think I ever played it. I don't think even in my earliest hang on a second. The mod blocked bikini weather. I'm not quite sure why. Oh yeah, that is perfectly true. Yes. That is embarrassingly silly. That is downright ludicrous.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
If I just wanted map knowledge, I would do what I did when I was setting up to put the Aurora concert together. I would do a custom and do it that way. I don't know whether you can see the Aurora concert. It's region limited for whatever reason. Oh. Didn't want to do that. But yeah, I basically did a modified Pilgrim. The thing is, so modified Pilgrim to basically speed run across the Forsaken airfield. You know, you switch off the blizzards. You switch. No. The Norwegian artist known as Aurora. I decided I was going to do a put music from the Aurora concert in Sky Children of the Light to an actual Aurora in the Long Dark. And so I needed to get to the Mindful Cottage in Forsaken Airfield so I could record 45 minutes of Aurora at night. Well, obviously at night. And in order to do that, I basically set up a cheat Pilgrim run. Pilgrim, but easier. And the thing is, I found out that you can still die of the cold. So I had to modify how I did it so that I would dash to the Forsaken airfield, get all the clothing and everything, go to... And there were no bears or wolves or moose. Then go to the Mindful Cottage and then set up so that once I got an aurora at night, I could literally position the camera, so to speak, outside for the time required to get the recording I wanted, and then put the music to it. Like I say, I don't think that particular music video is available in the United States. It's very fun. It's very odd. The actual Aurora concert in Sky didn't really cause me a problem, but exactly the same music, not in the game. It's not. It doesn't give me a strike, but I'm just actually going to check, just out of idle curiosity. See, but yeah, it's called Aurora and Aurora, and it is partially blocked. It's blocked in where is it blocked? It simply says some territories. Oh, blocked in some territories that can't see it. Cape Verde, Caribbean, Netherlands, Central Africa. Well, United States. Oh wow, there's a lot of countries it's partially blocked in. But it's blocked in the United Kingdom, but not in the United States. But there's this long list where the video is blocked. Yeah. Cape, which is hang on a second. Yeah. So I think if you're in the United States, you can actually see the video. But yeah. It's very, very strange.
Something's got to go.
There's Mr. Wolf. But yeah, no, the funny thing is I've had the same music 3.5 hours, which in this 3 hours, yeah, which is good for a lot longer than that. The funny thing is that same music normally when it's region blocked, it's for Russia and Belarus. So I'm not entirely certain why it got such a wide blockage. Copyright rules can be very peculiar.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I mean, I don't mind that, okay, that you get this warning. It's going to be blocked in some areas. If you ever try and monetize it, it won't be, that kind of thing. That's fine. I didn't do it for that. Honestly, the likelihood that this channel will ever get monetized it would take years to do that, to be honest. And apparently to get ad money from YouTube, I do need 1,000 subscribers. At 500 subscribers, I can have channel memberships, that kind of thing. But for actual ad revenue, no, I need 1,000. Given how long it's taken me to get to 400, the chances of getting to 1,000 anytime soon are fairly slim. I mean, eventually, I suppose, if I keep going for long enough. I wonder if that's the same wolf that I shot earlier that still happens to be hanging on to life. Yeah, I've got enough water for now.
Too heavy.
Friends and family. Well, you don't have to stream to get... Oh, you mean on Twitch? I think I've got 142 on Twitch. If he keeps coming, I may go out and give him a tickle. Another possibility, Mugwap, is that those are bots. There is a tactic that some trolls/bots use, which is to one of the things they'll do as part of it is follow you. Typically, they don't follow for very long, but I'm never bothered to try and track them. Come here, my friend. Have a hug. You're not too old to stream. I mean, look at me. I'm 60. I mean, isn't there a granny, an 84-year-old granny somewhere who streams Battleground 4 or something? You're not too old to stream. And you could probably stream with an Xbox.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You would need a capture card, but it would probably work. Not sure. I've never actually considered streaming with just a console and a capture card, so I'm not entirely certain how that would work. But I do know how I would stream with a he said I'm wearing underwear older than you. I doubt that very much. Oh, that's only 10 years older than me. No, never too old to... You could definitely stream. Absolutely no reason why you should not.
Feels like Night is coming.
Now, I must admit, if I wanted to stream off console, I would still use my streaming PC. Which you can't tell, but I'm pointing at right now. It's sort of over there. In fact, it's, yeah, right underneath the webcam and back of it. So I have a relatively cheap streaming PC. It's an M4 Mac Mini baseline refurbished, and that's actually what does the streaming, and it does a very good job at it. In fact, it does such a good job. I've actually played, I think I got this right, I actually played and streamed Sky Children of the Light at 4K 60 frames a second and streamed that all on the same computer, and it handled it just fine. I think that's right. I think I did that. So, and I think the M4 is actually excessive. You could probably do so with a cheaper setup. But I must admit, I'm not entirely sure, or I have forgotten, how you would go about I'm not entirely certain how you... Yeah, if you're streaming off Xbox, you really do need... And just an Xbox, I think you pretty much need the console to have streaming capability. You would still need a capture card, though, probably. This has been... this has been one of the most relaxing streams I have done in a long time. Has to be said. Oh, you blasted thing. This is the coziest. Yes, it is, and I'm going to stay here. I mean, yeah, that's actually been going pretty much all day, so I'm going to stay here rather than dash off. Hope I've got enough sticks to get through the night. And if I don't, well, then it'll get exciting, won't it? Because I could always just carry a torch, run straight over there, and yeah. This is the only reward Mackenzie really gets in the game. A nice, calm, warm day, a nice hut, and do some fishing. Ooh. Why could you... Hang on. How could you not... Why were you... Okay, the parasites. Yeah, that's a problem. But... I don't now, granted, I haven't played the Xbox version of the game, but I'm I can't remember how long it took me, but I've got 2 wolfskin coats. I've got deerskin pants, rabbit skin gloves and hats, and I'm making a bearskin coat as well. So, I've got to the point where I don't need to find any decent clothes.
Too much stuff to carry.
I need to definitely top that up now. No, no. That would give, yeah, you definitely want a bit more than that. Oh. Um, where's my bedroll? Where did my bedroll go? How long have I been without my bedroll? And where is it? Did I leave my bedroll in that cave near the transfer pass? I can manage here for right now, but where didn't use it. I did not use it between here and the broken railroad. The last time I used it was sleeping through the night in the transfer pass. Oh, well. So I guess I am just going to stay awake through the night and ah, I knew things were going too well. That is profoundly irritating. Well, We have a new goal. How am I going to frame this in terms of Stoic philosophy? Oh. Ah. In Wintermute, I once had to go clear across the Mystery Lake map from the Trapper's Cabin to here in stocking feet because my boots had gotten ruined. That was amusing. I'm just waiting for Eugene to kick in now with some pithy commentary about how could I leave my bedroll behind. I shall preempt him. Why didn't you notice I'd left my bedroll behind? Why didn't anybody, including myself, notice I'd left the bedroll behind? I really did, didn't I? Unless I put it in a chest somewhere, but I don't think I did. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. I need that thing. Actually, okay, let's think about this for a minute. Actually, let's it's not a disaster, by the way. It is by no means a disaster. There's far worse things. I mean, how much of the game did I go through without a bedroll? And the answer is most of it so far. The times I've needed a bedroll were for making a save point, which is a problem that I can't do. Yeah, but normally I pick it up. I mean, I was literally in. If it's where I think it is, I literally deployed it, fell asleep in it, and then moved out. Yeah. Kind of need it for here too. Look, it's getting quite cold outside. Right. Right. I'm actually going to hop off for a couple of minutes. Oh, yes, it did, didn't it? Yeah, that's a valid point. It did, because I was used to thinking of it as... No, I was thinking of the cave where I think I left it. That's the only place I can think I left it. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well, thank you for stopping by, Mugwap. Good to have you here. Yeah, you're right. I did leave it on the floor in the transfer pass train depot, but I mean, yeah, okay. I know why I did that. So the plan then would have to be
I need to drop something.
because here's the danger. If I just assume that it is in fact in the cave in the transfer pass region, and it's not there, I'm dead. Pretty much. Well, maybe. So didn't put it away in here or something daft, did I? No, I didn't. So so basically the plan is going to have to be eat as much fish as I can, to get a bit of a bolster against vitamin C deficiency. Obviously check all the drawers and what have you that I've been using in Mystery Lake. I can get to the Broken Railroad and the maintenance yard easily without it. Check everything there. If it's not there, the only other place I think I could have left it would be in the cave in the transfer pass. But you can see the danger. It's in the cave in the transfer pass because that's a stopping off point for you. So I could cheat at this point and actually review my own video. I don't know whether I will or not.
Something's got to go.
I'm probably going to end up checking my own video, aren't I? Yeah, because if I did stash it inadvertently and I miss it and it's not in the cave in the transfer pass, I would have to sort of press on through the night to get to the transfer pass itself. Except there's nowhere to sleep there, is there? And I know I didn't leave it there because, again, that spot in the caves is a logical place to go to sleep. Ah.
Too heavy.
Now I'm very tempted just to run up the video and take a look. See, I probably ought to. I think I probably will. I'm not going to do that right this per second, obviously, but way to make this run more complicated, huh? The vicissitudes of fate. What was it Scipio Africanus said about the vicissitudes? I can't remember off the top of my head. Hang on a second. Now I'm going to find out. Yeah, it should be, shouldn't it? Oh, here we go. I found it. Here's what Scipio Africanus is supposed to have said, although I don't suppose he actually did. He said, "I am aware of the frailty of man. I think about the power of fortune, and I know that all our actions are at the mercy of 1,000 vicissitudes." Somehow I get the feeling he probably never said that, because I'm not sure. Supposedly, he said this when he was talking to Hannibal prior to the Battle of Zama in 202 BCE. But I doubt. Somehow I doubt he actually said that, but still, it's attributed to him. Because the person who reported it was Livy, and Livy, when did Livy live, so to speak? It's Livy, I think. Yeah, Livy lived from. Yeah, Livy was writing something like nearly 200 years later, so the likelihood Well, no, I think the likelihood that he's recording the speech, the quote accurately, is slim. Because they didn't necessarily try and record absolute historical truth. They would also add in stuff that they thought was appropriate to describe the personality of the people involved. I can't remember who it was, but before the Battle of Cannae, there are speeches ascribed to at least one of the commanding generals, if not both. And yet very funny, um, the likelihood that anybody sat around and took notes about speeches right before Cannae is pretty slim. And given the enormous death toll on the Roman side, the chances that anybody heard the speech and then remembered it are slimmer still. There were actually survivors of Cannae. It was not a massacre. It was just very close to being a massacre. But that's a good one. I'm going to remember them. Yeah, no, my limited understanding of such things is that, yeah, they tried, when doing biographies, they tried to inject what they thought would be something that would reflect the personality as of the people involved. So, yeah. Who was it reported? Let's see if I can find out. Okay, so here's a yeah, apparently, okay, when Cannae was 216 BC, which would make sense. Polybius is the person who reported the speeches. Polybius, he was writing. Oh, actually, Polybius was pretty much contemporary with Cannae. And afterwards, though, he was born in about 200 BCE. So, but he reports. Well, there are various accounts of Hannibal's address to his troops and Roman addresses addressing their troops. Apparently, Aemilius Paulus, who was one of the joint commanders, made a speech to his troops, but the likelihood that they actually did or that anybody recorded them seems pretty unlikely. I hadn't realized that Polybius was quite so close.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Now, this fish is not useful in terms of vitamin C, but we will cook it anyway. Yeah, apparently there were actually survivors. There were those who survived. Can I? Um, they got shipped off, I think, to Sicily or something, with the intention of sort of separating them from the new armies that were being formed to fight Hannibal. Okay, which fishing hole? Just can't tell which fishing hole. Oh, it's this one, I think.
I might have to drop some gear.
And normally, of course, I would be sleeping in bursts through the night, but I can't. So we get to experience the entirety of a night in the long dark in a fishing hut with no ability to go to sleep. Well, I should be able to make it through the night. Then I've got to go out, kill that wolf, come back, get all my fish. If necessary, run backwards and forwards. But should be able to survive this. So I am curious to know what people think. Should I go and review my past video? Yes, I think it's just yesterday's video. Yeah, just yesterday's video. See where I did leave the bedroll, or should I treat it as if I genuinely don't know, which is the situation I'm in right now. How does that affect the story I am inadvertently telling? Apparently, I need to turn up the brightness on my monitor. I can't see. On OBS, I can actually see slightly more clearly out the door than I can on my gaming monitor. I sort of have to squint to look. Oh. Because I can't see. No, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I can't actually see everything. Oh, yeah, you see, I missed that. Yeah, actually on OBS, you can see the floor.
Close my eyes.
I'm just gonna have to face this for a moment and hope. What time of day is it? We are getting towards dawn, so that's a good thing. But one way or the other, I'm gonna have to do a dash to the over there. Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. It was at sort of 98%, so hopefully not. And the only problem is that's the only one I've found so far. I have literally not found. Can't tell whether that's the reason I'm not cooking masses of water is, one, I've got a lot of water. Two, if that thing goes tinkle, I don't want to have to abandon the water. So, like I say, I've got enough water to keep me going. I can't fit all my fish. Okay, I'm pretty certain I heard. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, it should be okay. It might need a bit of repair, but I do need it. Oh, this is counterintuitive. This is potentially not good. Um. Oh dear oh me. Does anybody know how to force a save point? Oh, I probably... Well, it wasn't being left deployed. I stuck it down. I'm pretty certain I stuck it down, slept on it, got up in the morning and didn't pick it up. That's not the same thing. If it's where I think it is, and you know... Actually, in all seriousness, does anybody know how to force a save point? Because if I hit escape and say now, I will lose the whole half of the live stream. And I do need to start thinking about that. I know it's only 10:30, but yeah, my last thing is going to have to be dash and get the over there, just so that I've got to save. Oh grief! I forgot to check this, didn't I? I don't know. What you mean, do this? No, no, it doesn't. Ooh, that's not good. Well, I can. If I sprained something, it would save. Yeah, I just did a wait and cancelled the wait, and it didn't do it. It's a good thought. got to cross this with that wolf over there. Flare? I think I'm going to have to just light a flare just so that I can bring the stream to an end, which is not the way I would wish to do it. Unless I can persuade Mr. Wolf over there to come into range. Come here, Wolfie. Okay, that makes the trip over a little bit easier.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
I'm going to use the travois. So everything should be safely dead.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Right.
Something's making me feel really tired.
So needless to say, the current plan is I'm going to get back to the Rangers, not the Rangers, sorry, the camp office. Force a save, bring the stream to an end at that point and then continue tomorrow, when we will decide what the hell I'm going to do next. Finishing off the bearskin coat actually makes sort of sense. Eating all the fish that I can. And then going after my quilted bedroll. It's a good job I found out after I started building the coat. Otherwise, I would be highly tempted to make a bearskin bedroll instead. Oh, the other thing we'll do once I get inside. Alright, let's just... we're gonna empty this.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, we got fish for a while. So there's our save point. We will quickly check to see, to make sure that I didn't do something really, really stupid. It's not in there. It is definitely not in there. It is... nope, it ain't there. And it ain't there either, with apologies for my terrible English. So, yep. Life just got slightly more complicated. Oh well. If I needed a way to make the rest of the week interesting, I just found it. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to tell this story for a while, I can tell you. For those watching who don't necessarily know me, I will be running Warframe this evening. Most likely Warframe. Sometimes I'm tempted to do Soulframe, but it's probably going to be Warframe. And then I'll be back with this, the quest for the quest for the quilted bedroll. Tomorrow morning. Schedule will be above my head in about 2 minutes. I hope you all have a very good day. Don't forget to hug your fur babies. Just not the ones in the long dark. The long dark does not lend itself to hugs. I will see you all next time.